This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I am here with Wise Insurance. Since 2023, they've provided insurance solutions and guidance with the support needed to make the soundest decisions, providing you with some peace of mind. I'm joined here with the founder and owner, Evan. Thanks so much for joining us here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Start off a little bit about yourself. You have over 2 decades of experience in the insurance industry. You've held positions in claims, underwriting, business development, sales, and even fraud investigations. In 2023, you really set out on your own to tackle denied claims and ensuring seamless settlements for your clients. Share with me a little bit how this business got started for you.
Yeah, well, so essentially after 20 plus years of working in actual insurance companies, it just became part of like who I am, you know what I mean? Everybody knows he's like the insurance guy. You got a question, ask Evan. And basically just kind of got burned out. The majority of my tenure was as an adjuster. And so just day after day of kind of getting to the point where I'm not doing as much as I wanted to do for people and help them out as much as I wanted to. It was always kind of a thing in the back of my head that people who have denied claims where nothing was paid out, and so now they have to figure out how to come up with all of this money and things like that to get the property restored. It always bothered me that there weren't any resources for these people. As I was denying these claims, they would be like, okay, what to do now? And I flat out answer, I can't help you. And that always just kind of tugged at my heartstrings a little bit.
Most entrepreneurs, they're driven by pain. They see pain out there from the people, and they realize there's a way to help people further. Really what you did. I mean, we live in a world filled with questions and confusion about insurance. Is navigating that world overwhelming for most people, would you say, especially when a claim's denied?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most homeowners, property owners have maybe one claim their entire, the time that they own that property. So when that happens, most people don't have any idea what to do, what not to do. Now that's very important with insurance claims is knowing what not to do versus more of like what to do. Because you can kind of call the insurance company, follow the steps the adjuster or claims reps give you. But if there are certain things that you don't do, that can also affect, the outcome of that claim. So.
And that's why somebody who's been there and done that, nice to have them in your corner. When a person experiences property damage, I mean, I'm sure there's a sense of panic kind of sets in. What types of situation warrant a consultation with a professional like yourself who will really have the best interest in mind for that client?
Yes, so getting in early. So as soon as you know you have property damage, call us. Let us know the situation. Then from there, we can kind of walk you through how to file a claim with the insurance company, things like that. So yeah, essentially, the earlier we get in, the better. But we can also get in at any stage that you find some issues or problems at, or just want some better understanding.
I love it. It's like basically having a guy in my corner. I give you a call, and then I can move forward, and you tell me what needs to be done. Excellent.
Absolutely.
Assessing the needs of each situation obviously is step number 1. Do you charge for this assessment or your initial consultations?
No. So there would be no fees to the property owner whatsoever for our company. We basically get paid through our relationships with the vendors that we may get you connected with to help you restore that property.
Really a win-win for both sides.
Exactly.
Great for them. It's free. They're the ones that are coming kind of stressed out. The vendors are in line, and you know who you trust. That's great.
Right.
How important is taking the time to really listen and fully understand the situation of each person? And is that something that your team prides themselves on?
Oh, absolutely, because any adjuster knows that each claim you have to look into that on its own, based on its own merit. Every claim is different. You may have some similarities, but there are several different aspects to people's personal lives that go into the claims, and everybody's personal life is different. So, taking that time out to really understand, your clients, the people that are coming to you for help, and the best way to figure out the best way to help them is very crucial.
Every case is different. Like you say, some similarities, but many, many different situations. When damage occurs, we quickly need a professional to fix it. I mean, there's many options and choices, but who to trust really becomes a stressful choosing situation, I would think. How do you connect these people to the right vendor? What is that process like?
Yeah, so because of my, tenure in 20 years plus in the insurance industry, almost 4 years here in this area, I personally worked with the different subcontractors and contractors and vendors that I use. So I have firsthand experience on how good they are. And then so with that, and then also how I kind of approach these subcontractors I use is I let them know that most of these situations are going to be very trying financially for the property owner. So they're on board with kind of my structure for what the company is, which is a pro bono kind of thing. Like, we don't make a whole lot of money on when we help people with the denied claims, because obviously we need to cut those costs as much as possible. So I've collected over the years, different subcontractors and different vendors that know that, and they're kind of on board with the fact that I'm trying to help people, and so they'll, give up a little of, maybe their profits to kind of help people out.
You basically built a network throughout the years. It would take somebody a long time to put together, and obviously you're the middleman. You're able to talk their language for the client, which is great. Using your expertise and relationships really ensures that they have the best possible experience when restoring their property. I mean, there's definitely some peace of mind there, especially when a project, sometimes probably even requires multiple vendors, I would think.
Right. Yeah, and that's the biggest part of how we kind of deal with the pro bono situation, where if you go to a general contractor, you just call somebody off the phone book or online, generally they're going to charge what's called overhead and profit, which is about 20% extra over what it actually costs to do the job, in order for them to pay for their administrative staff and then just stay profitable as a business. My company takes that out. Off the 20% off of what you would normally pay, and then like I said, with the agreements that we have with the other vendors, it could go even down even more. So
eliminate the middleman in that way, and you're able to really come in and do what's best for that client. Many times an expert witness is needed for insurance claims when complex issues arise regarding a policy. Is clear, concise expert testimony something your company can provide?
It is, yes. We do have an expert witness division where attorneys can contact us if they have a case that they need a professional opinion on the different topics that's going on. So yes, that is something we offer.
These experts provide policy interpretation, damage assessment with specialized knowledge to explain technical details and provide an objective opinion when it comes to the validity of a claim. Can this testimony really be critical to ensure that people receive what they deserve?
Yeah, absolutely. Once you have, just depending on whatever the argument is and what side we're working with, but yeah, that having that expertise and so many years behind you really says something to any juries or judges or anything like that my testimony or the company's testimony can be trusted.
And so as a consultant, you're able to tell them if maybe they'd be a good case for something like that, move them in that direction. As we said before, insurance can be complicated and confusing. How does market research assist in providing valuable insight into some of these industries?
Well, basically, it helps by giving new companies or owners of companies that's looking to jump into this sector a better idea of what they're getting into, so they can be much more informed and to make their decisions.
See the trends that are out there within their industry, that type of thing, right. Learn from other companies. Insurance requirements and laws, they're constantly changing. How do your classes and training provide continuing education for those folks who need it out there?
Yeah, so mostly we work with contractors and getting their staff more up to date with insurance, different policies and things, statutes and things like that. So we, as a company, have to stay up on those types of things so we can pass it down and be prepared to talk in real time to people about what's going on and give them a better understanding.
Definitely a change in the industry. People need to keep apprised of the different laws. Evan, obviously you're working with two sides here. You're working with the consumers out there that maybe are having an issue, but you're also working really closely to contractors. What are some of the services that basically help them out as well?
Yeah, so we do have what's called our estimating division. So essentially, any type of contractors or even property owners, if they have property damage, they can contact us. We'll come out for free, provide an estimate for what it actually will cost to repair and restore that. So that division is actually the kind of the money maker. That is what brings in the money to allow us to then do the pro bono cases. Yeah, because we couldn't just do all pro bono cases, right? So we need something to bring in some money to keep things.
How do contractors sign up with you on that? What is the process?
Yeah, I mean, they can reach out to me on my website or send me an email at wiseconsultation.com, and essentially for every estimate that we sell that we actually get the job for, there's a small commission based off the amount of the estimate.
What size of contracting company do you feel that kind of works best for, that's a great fit? Because I would imagine that saves them a lot of money on the front end too, as far as time already.
Yeah, absolutely. It saves them, they don't have to pay benefits to full-time employees, travel expenses, it's anything that comes with having a actual person or division that is with that company, have those extra expenses. They would have none of those with us. They don't pay us until we sell the job, so it's no overhead or anything that's coming out of that pocket. So essentially, it's a real good fit, and generally we work with contractors that don't have a fully staffed estimating department, so they can contact us and send us the jobs that they aren't giving to their current staff, or contractors that don't even have an estimating department at all, we can be that department for them.
Evan, your clients agree it's wise to seek out insurance solutions and expertise. Your team provides cost-effective solutions designed to lighten your client's financial burden. Has this journey in the first year here, has it been rewarding for you?
It's been very rewarding. I've actually get a chance to do what I kind of got into insurance for in the first place, is to just be that guy that when everything goes bad, I'm the guy you call. We get you results. And so without all the red tape of actually working in an insurance company, I can freely just work my connections, do what I can do to help people and save them money and put them in a better financial spot than they would probably be if they were left up to their own devices.
Very unique service that you provide. I was excited to tell my viewers about it. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, see all the services they provide, and you can learn more about their team right there as well. Be it property, casualty, or life insurance claims, really give them a call, or better yet, meet with them in person locally right here in Denver. Once again, it's WISE, Willer Insurance Solutions and Expertise. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.